So today we're going to be talking about something that's quite known, for people like me and you. That I'm guessing that the person watching this video, you know already about this. So this video is kind of aimed towards people that are beginners to the aquarium hobby, and I just wanted to make a video about this because it's the most important thing when dealing with aquariums and having aquariums. And I haven't found a lot of videos on YouTube explaining all this, so I just wanted to clear some things up and make this information available to people that are new to aquariums. And so if you're already experienced, you might not want to watch this video. Just give me a thumbs up and then head on over and watch something else. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about this right here. What is this stuff? Like, what the heck is this? It's called AquaSafe, and it's for your aquarium water. What this does is it conditions your water and makes your water safe to put your fish in. I've seen, believe it or not, okay, if the experienced people are still watching, I've seen people that own aquariums, okay, pour water into like a 1 gallon jug, just from their sink, tap water, plain old tap water. I've seen them pour that and just pour it directly, or I've seen them fill that up and then pour it directly into their tank. I mean, can you believe that? But for beginners, they don't know that you need to condition your water. It's the most important thing. The main reason why is because tap water has a lot of harmful things in there, like first of all, chlorine, which is that's a fish killer. I mean, that's not just very harmful, that's a fish killer. And lots of other trace minerals and lots of really harmful stuff that could really, hurt your fish. So the best thing to do is to buy one of these, okay, it's water conditioner, plain old AquaSafe, made by Tetra. This has, it's called AquaSafe Plus because it has some extra stuff in it, but really you don't need to go all out. You can just buy the regular AquaSafe. There are other things like AquaSafe that is like beneficial bacteria for when you're starting your tank. There's other things to like get rid of algae. Make sure you buy the one that just says AquaSafe and make sure it says water conditioner on it somewhere because you might accidentally buy the wrong one. Now, whenever you're doing a water change, I know this can be kind of the more confusing, part of aquarium maintenance is like, okay, well, if I'm changing my water, how do I fill my aquarium up with good water and at the same time not expose my fish to the chlorine and bad stuff that's in the tap water? Well, that's why I'm kind of, really against just sticking a hose in your tank and filling it up with water after you, take water out to do a water change. What I usually do is I use one of these. I should have had that planned out. What I usually use is one of these, and I cut a hole in the top, and I fill it with water, and then I just add the measured, correct amount. I think this is 2.5 gallons of water, and I just measure out the correct amount and put it in there, and then I fill my aquarium up slowly. And it's better to do this anyways because when you use a hose and you just stick it directly inside your tank, the water coming out is not going to be the same temperature as the water in your aquarium. So by filling it up slowly, you can kind of lessen the, impact on your fish of putting water in there that's just freezing or too hot or whatever. So the main things you're going to need to do water changes safely and, much more easily is just water conditioner and one of these. Don't fill your aquarium up by sticking a hose in there or the hose that you use to drain your aquarium, okay, because it's just not really not good, okay? And one more thing, there are some things on the internet that say you have to let water age before you put it inside your tank. So I guess that means you leave it in a container and let it age for a week. You really don't need to do that, okay? There are some people on YouTube and some people that have posted stuff on the internet that kind of go a little crazy and kind of say some unnecessary things. And that's why I like to make videos like this because I want to make things simple because people looking to get into the aquarium hobby, when they see all this confusing information, they see all these conflicting things about, oh, well, what about that? But it says to do this instead. But you're saying to do that. He's telling me to do this. But what about this? This is how it's done. This is because this is what I read here. No, but over here it's read, it's just a major, mind, F-U-C-K. So basically you get what I'm saying, okay? To make things simple and to do water changes easily, just do what I said. You should be good to go. Do not, under any circumstances, just put regular old tap water into your tank. It will kill your fish, okay? Okay. And also make sure that if you have a wet dry filter, make sure that you shut it off when you're doing this and stick like an air stone inside your tank, because when you're putting in that new water, yeah, it's conditioned, but you know there's still some stuff in there. I'm not saying it's gonna harm your fish, but the water conditioner will take care of that, in maybe an hour or so. But in the meantime, just shut down your wet dry filter, because you don't want that new water going over your bio balls, because it could actually kill some of the good bacteria in there, and kind of lessen the biological filtration, and then it'll take some time for the good bacteria to build up. And so just shut that down for maybe an hour until the water's in there, and then turn it back on once things have gotten all nice and settled in. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.